What's up, Grow Gang? Five nutrition hacks that I think can be like kind of simple replacements to help you to reach, I don't know, your diet goals, your health goals, like just some quick hacks that I know that I've been utilizing that I think are quick like swaps. So I'm just gonna kind of get right into it, and I'm excited to see what you have to say about it. So number one, you know, sugar is like terrible, right? Like we love sugar. I know I love sugar, but the more you can get away from sugar, the better. So one thing that I would say as a hack, it's gonna sound really weird, is to swap sugar for salt. So sometimes when you're eating a dessert, you think that you need something sweet or that you're looking for something to be sweeter in what you're eating. But what you're really looking for is a contrast. So I know I was eating like some apples in peanut butter, and it was like natural peanut butter that like has no salt, no sugar. And I was like, why does this not taste sweet? Like I had the Honeycrisp apples, organic, which are like very, very sweet, and this peanut butter. And I'm like, why am I not getting that good, like very like good taste? And I was like, I don't need it to be sweeter because these apples are already very sweet. And what I did was I just added a pinch of salt, changed the game. It was so good. It gave that contrast that I was looking for, that I didn't even realize that I was looking for. And to me, it almost made the whole snack taste sweeter. I also use that hack on my date bark. So I make, it's like my favorite like snack ever. And I'm not eating it right now because I'm not trying to eat the chocolate, like the sugar right now, just because I'm just trying something out. But like it's like my favorite snack, dessert, whatever you want to call it, like ever. So I do the dates, and it's like very like popular right now. But it's the dates with the peanut butter and walnuts. I use walnuts, and then you put the chocolate on top, and you freeze it, and then you cut it up into pieces. But the key to that dessert is that salt. If you don't put salt on top of that chocolate, it's just such a fail. Like it's just wild. Like it's wild how much of a difference salt will make on a dessert. You could say, "Oh, let me just add some more sugar, or let's add more chocolate, or let me just add da da da." No, you need the salt. The salt gives you that contrast. So you think you're looking for something sweeter, but what you're looking for is a contrast to give your palate that feeling you're going for. So the second swap is swapping out white bread, or like your traditional, even your traditional wheat bread, which is really just white bread, like in disguise, for a sprouted Ezekiel bread. So this is my loaf of a sprouted Ezekiel bread. I've had this for over a month. I don't eat bread very often at all. Um, but this has been really good for me. It has a very low glycemic index of 36. I'll put in here, like in this video, like what the glycemic index of like regular white bread is, but I know this is lower. And this is, you know, it's got way more like minerals and vitamins than regular white bread. It's all organic. It's all sprouted. You literally have to keep it in the freezer. And there's also I personally love that because I don't eat bread very often. So like if I bought a loaf of bread, it would go bad on me. But because I keep it in the freezer, like it's always ready for me. I just take a slice out and put it in the oven. Then I put my butter on it, and I'm good to go. Like it's great with my boiled eggs in the morning or whatever it is that I might be having that day if I'm not fasting. It's like really it's like a slow burn carb. That's kind of how I'm thinking about it. So Ezekiel bread is a great swap. Number three. So I think the more you can get into bitter tastes. So I hear this often when you get into like nutrition and you get into like these videos about like health and things like that, is you've got to kind of lean more into bitter tasting foods and bitter tasting beverages. And that's like couldn't be the closest thing to the truth. Like it's so true because, you know, normally when you have a coffee, you're looking for the creamer, you're looking for the sugar. When you have tea, you're looking for lemon and honey, and you're looking for this and this and this and this. But the more you can say, okay, I'm going to have a green tea, and this is going to be green tea bag and water. And when I'm gonna have a coffee, I'm just gonna have black coffee, or I'm gonna have black coffee with a little bit of heavy cream or something like that. But like just getting used to it. Everything is a journey. Everything is an evolution. Like you're not gonna go straight from your Frappa Whippo from Starbucks that's like has every sugar known to man to a black coffee. Like it's not gonna happen. But you can do it slowly, gradually over time. And I think that that is gonna be key because you don't really want to drink your carbs. Like if I could add like a 6 point to this, is to like, you know, enjoy life. You want to enjoy your food. You don't want to like eat hidden. You don't want to like eat and drink hidden sugar. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if you want caffeine, you can have caffeine without having 200 grams of sugar also. Just have your caffeine and enjoy your caffeine separate. And then when you want to have your 20 grams, 30 grams of sugar later on in the day or later on in the week, you do that, but it doesn't have to just go automatically along with every single thing that you drink. So me, like, I normally drink water. I love sparkling water. Like, this is my treat. Like, I keep sparkling water at home all the time because I love the bubbles. It cleanses my palate and it makes me feel like I'm drinking something different. Like, when I'm out, I'll do sparkling water with some lime, or you can even do sparkling water with lime and bitters. Like, let me put you on. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a bartender. Like, so like there's some things you can do to a drink without adding alcohol or without adding a lot of sugar that's going to still give you like a little aesthetic experience. But I haven't done this quite yet just because I'm like on the go and I'm like always drinking like out of a can or I'm drinking out of my bottle. But like I can imagine myself now that I'm on this new journey that in the summertime, you know, I'm going to drink sparkling water in a wine glass with some berries floating in it. You know what I mean? Like, boom, like that's sexy. That's sexy. Like, you can't tell me that's not sexy. Like, yes, it's not a cocktail. Yes, it's not, you know, 200 grams of sugar, you know, that's going to induce a stupid hangover the next day. But it's cute, it's aesthetic, it's bubbly, it's not regular flat water. Like, it's a vibe. So I think you just got to kind of lean into it. The third thing that I was really going to say when it comes to the bitter drinks is the apple cider vinegar. So I drink apple cider vinegar basically every single day. I mix it with my water. You really shouldn't have apple cider vinegar straight because it's not good for your teeth. It's very harsh on your teeth. So I mix about 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and I put it into my 40-ounce like cup that I have every single day. And I drink it throughout the day. Apple cider vinegar is great for many reasons. It's supposed to help reduce inflammation in your body. It helps to bring down your glucose spike when you're eating carbs. So if you start to pair vinegar before you eat carbs, before your first meal, it'll actually reduce that glucose spike of whatever it is that you're eating. So that's super helpful. There's also like studies apparently. I'm not about to do a whole bunch of like posting of that stuff, but like I'm not going to, I don't have the paper is what I'm trying to say, but there's studies on apple cider vinegar actually helping to burn fat. So I have just gotten in the habit of doing it. Like, yes, it makes your water taste a little sour, but like I'm used to these flavors now. And that's the point I'm trying to get to. You want to slowly train yourself to get more comfortable with bitter tasting things so that you don't have to have all the sugar, all the honey, all the agave, all the, you know, all the time. Number 4 is spray oil. So most people don't even think about oils when they're cooking. They take their oil and they're like, you know, making a little design in their pan before they put their vegetables in, and then before they put their meat in there. Then I realized they just poured 300 calories worth of oil into that can, into that like saute. You about to saute 300 calories worth of oil with your vegetables. Tell me that's not counterintuitive. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not even thinking about those 300 calories. But you get a spray oil, you can get a nice little coat of oil on your pan, you know, and it's not even a tablespoon of oil. Like, it's a very, very small amount. So I think that's a really good hack. Get like a spray can of avocado oil or olive oil and you're Gucci. Okay, number 5 is organic foods. Now, like organic foods, like I understand that there might be a stigma around organic foods or like organic foods are expensive. But one thing I'm realizing as I study more about foods, as I study more about my diet and really tightening up and getting my diet clean, is that a lot of times the issue isn't, oh, I need to eat more apples, or oh, I need to eat more chicken, or I need to eat more this or that. It's like you need to clean up the foods that you're already eating. If you're eating a apple that isn't organic, that apple has wax, that apple has been injected with this and that so that it looks, you know, pretty and beautiful and red well past its lifetime. Like, it has virtually no nutrients in it any longer because it's dead now, but it's been sitting on, you know, at the grocery store for entirely too long. It's been sprayed with different things that are gonna like disrupt your hormones and like their endocrine disruptors and like things that are other things that are gonna just create inflammation and cause your body to not work properly. And it really, really sucks that we have to be so aware of those things, but it's so true. Like, another example is this. Like, I bought this bottle of Pravo Kitchen Caesar dressing with avocado oil. Most of the time when someone's trying to be healthy, like you're trying to be healthy and you go to the salad bar, you're like, I'm gonna go to the salad bar, I'm gonna be healthy. And what do? You go pick up the apple cider vinegar dressing, the Italian dressing, the balsamic vinegar dressing, and you look on the bag and there's soybean oil, there's vegetable oil, there's sugar, like all these things, and you're trying to be healthy. Like, you're trying to be healthy, bruh. And you just picked up a cocktail of bullshit, like of random ass shit. And it pisses me off because, like, it's so insidious. Like, the food industry is so insidious. Like, you know, I would have never even thought that I could pick up a bottle of Caesar dressing and feel really good about it. Because this, I mean, literally the first ingredients: avocado oil, water, organic apple cider vinegar. Like, sign me up. Like, sign me up. I want that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that sounds great. You know, it's got organic egg yolk, organic cocoa aminos, potato starch, organic distilled water. How you got, oh, distilled vinegar? I'm like, how you got organic distilled water? Like, what the heck? Mushroom extract, sea salt, organic black pepper, nutritional yeast. Like, all these things have like great nutritional value. Now, was this bottle of dressing $7 or $8? It was. Was I hurt when I bought it? Sure was. Am I gonna try to learn how to make my own at the crib? Yes, ma'am, because that was expensive. But I would rather eat something that I know is real, that I know doesn't have all this bullcrap in it, like the oils and the extra ingredients. That's what is gonna throw you off. Does this taste good? It tastes great. So you think that you're doing something bad and that you got to go towards eating foods that don't taste good and that are nasty and that no, you just have to go towards things that are cleaner. You know, will you have to spend more money? Sometimes this was, like I said, this was expensive, but it's an investment. It's an investment into your health. It's an investment into your future. It's an investment into your children's future. It's an investment into your grandchildren's future. Like, all those things, investment into your dreams. Like, when you're investing into your health, you're investing into all those things. So yes, it sucks. It sucks that we're in a country where people, like to be insidious that way and like to try to trick you into thinking you're eating something healthy, and in reality, you're eating like the worst thing you could possibly have. But you have to educate yourself, and you have to look at those labels, read those labels. Like, I would have never thought I was buying bread from the freaking frozen section. Like, I wasn't brought up doing this. I wasn't brought up spending $7, $8 on a bottle of dressing. But like, as I've learned, I've gotten better, and you have to do that for yourself. Like, so those are just 5 little hacks that are really helping me. And I'm gonna actually have a lot. I have like an ongoing list of hacks and things on my phone that I just always write down. But I've just got to get better in the flow of making YouTube videos and sharing. But I'm excited. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Talk to you next time. Bye.